We are here with Yesterday's Donuts. Thank you guys for doing the interview with C Squared, presented by Disarray magazine.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you guys.
So I like to start off by just telling the audience who you are and what you do for the band. And then I got a second part. Who came up with this fucking name for the band? All right, so just tell us who you are and then give me the job.
My name is Louis Flores. I play guitar in the band.
My name is Dylan Idiarte. I do vocals and play guitar.
I am Kelly on the bass, and I also do backup vocals, and with the new record, I do guitar and lead vocals now.
My name is Joshua, also go by Jonch, and I play drums.
You hit that second part. Let's hear it.
Oh, yeah. So for the name, I used to go to this music store a lot, Sam Ash, and rest in peace, for real. They closed that store specifically, and there used to be the sound guy there for the open mics, and his name was Tom, and I was starting a new band at the time, so I wanted a name with the word Ash in it, because I met the other members at Sam Ash, so I just thought, I don't know, that'd be a cool correlation. And so I asked him for a list of band names, and he gave me a whole list, and there's like a bunch of Ash names, you know, like Rise from the Phoenix, The Embers, Ashes to Ashes, and then one of them, out of all those names, was Yesterday's Donuts. And I thought it was silly when I first saw it. Like I didn't even think about like choosing that one at all. And then like down the line, like a year or two later, I was starting another band with other dudes, and we needed a band name. And for some reason, that name just popped up in my head again, and I just put it out there. And one of our past members, Lou, he was just like, "Oh, that's fucking sick!" Like, kind of gives like a backyard kind of sound vibe, and like it makes you wonder like what kind of music it is. And usually that's the case. I think people a lot think that we're like pop or indie or lighter music, but when they come to see us, it's a lot different.
So if you could describe your band in one word, what would it be?
For me, it would be energy.
Damn, you took mine. I'm going to go with raucous.
Sorry. So we got loud.
Wild.
Mumbling to not even make a point. Place down, screaming over our clueless heads. Mountains of evidence to prove a single thing. Learning evil lessons in the city street. Rubbing his hands together like a fly. Gonna be swatted right out of the sky. Submitted to his level when he is free. Letting evil listen to the city street. Letting evil listen to the city street. Mumbling to not even make a point. Let's do screaming over our clueless heads. Mountains of evidence to prove a single thing. Letting evil listen to the city streets. Letting evil listen to the city streets. Letting evil listen to the city streets.
If you could describe your sound in one sentence, what would it be?
Damn.
That's gonna be.
Let the drummer go. Let's hear about that. Because, I mean, you're like, how fresh are you to the band?
I started playing with them in, was it January?
But he was filling in for us.
Before that? So you've heard their music, you've seen them at the shows.
Band since, so I think it was 2018, 2019.
Did you like it back then or no?
They were all right now. I liked them a lot. They were cool. They were one of the first like backyard bands I saw.
So one sentence then. Yeah.
I would say, I always tell people it's like a mix of garage rock, like Ty Segall, and the psych and I guess craziness of like King Gizzard and the OCs. That's like the best I could describe it.
Yeah, I would go with like psychedelic garage punk with hint of weird, hint of surf. It's a lot of shit.
Little
man.
goofy.
A little goofy. That's all I got.
Going based off that, and to not repeat what they said, I just feel like it's just like Teletubbies being shoved into a garbage disposal. Because I feel like, like you said, it sounds like garage rock, but I feel like we do have that weird shit in there, and we even have like softer stuff, like, more like indie popping sounding songs or like riffs and shit. So I don't think we just go full on like crazy all the time. So it's kind of cool that we always like keep ourselves on our toes with our own songs.
I would say someone spelled acid on your favorite punk record and sped it up a little.
Well, it is true because you guys do mix it right in there. So it's like it can skip a beat and turn into something else in the same song. Like, who comes up with all that? You guys just jam out. And it's like a jam session, right?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, like I'll just come in with like a song idea, or like honestly any of us will come with a song idea, and it won't be like completely finished or anything, and then we'll just like work on it together, and that's when everyone kind of like adds their own element to it, which is really sick because it sounds a lot different than when it first came in to like this, the studio.
Yeah, it's really the songwriting procedure.
Yeah, 90% of the songs are like from him. He'll have like the main lyrics and the rhythm because he's kind of the face of it, and then we're all just like, okay, how can we add on to it and like make what he's playing more interesting, like
It's kind of like homework, like easy work.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
They're like, ooh, we can make something with this, and then it's like really weird. Everyone has their own part to it.
Yeah.
It becomes like a cool song.
Yeah, because I think the song "Spit in My Mouth," it originally started a lot slower, and then like last minute when we were recording, I sped it up a lot, like way more than it originally was.
Yeah.
And I think it was just because the day we recorded, I was in a bad mood because of traffic, and I had like 2 or 3 Celsius in me, and I just had to let all that energy out.
That explains so much. So we were recording. I was like, what?
How many takes did we get?
Oh, that's right. That song took us like, I think me and Kelly were in the studio recording it like, it was like a good hour. It took us like 8 tries.
About, yeah.
And on the last one, I was so mad. I was hitting the drums very hard and very fast, but I was so frustrated.
Are you happy with the end result?
Yeah. It was really,
You got to play that way all the time.
yeah.
Well,
My bad. My bad.
yeah, we're even like we were practicing it for a show afterwards, and he's like, we gotta slow down just here. I'm like, okay, all right, I get
I
it.
was like, what's wrong with me?
Looking for a sponsorship with Celsius, huh?
Jeez.
Or Coors Banquet.
Yeah, Joe Logan. Yeah, there you go.
Beg them, please.
So what song do you guys like to perform on stage?
Oh gosh, which one? I don't know. Precise Nonsense we get pretty hyped for now. It's a lot of the stuff on the new record because it's new and it's fresh, and we've been playing it together for about half a year now. But when it releases, it's gonna be like it's new,
Yeah.
As for older stuff, Ziggy, Flying Carlos. I'm kind of tapped out. What do you think?
I really like playing our song Nowhere. It's a very long song, and we get to like jam on it and just kind of like improvise. Like we'll have this whole section where we just jam, and whatever happens just kind of happens in that moment. And it's so sick because I'll listen to videos back at that song, and it's always different every time. It never like stays like there's like some riffs that are the same, but most of that shit's just different, and it's
Just random shit.
And I was gonna say Nowhere too, because of the jam fact, and like I'll be like sometimes I'm like, what the hell happened? And I was like, did that sound good? And then I would watch the video, I'm like, holy crap, like, we're doing it. That's crazy. Like, I know it's always fun, yeah, because it's always improvised, and yeah, I love that. So I'm about to the new song just because how fast it is.
For me, it's always been Flying Carlos, because I always loved with my old band, when I used to play shows with them, and I always used to love hearing that song. So now that I get to play with them, I have so much fun with it. And then there's another song off the new album called Reflection Distraction, and I really like that song. It's very, it makes me want to bounce and jump. It's really cool.
It almost makes you want to like call to the crowd, like, okay, when it jumps off, start jumping. But like, I don't want to be like that corny and work the crowd like that. So I'm just like,
jumps.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, well,
Yeah, so just do that for us.
Two of us out there.
We'll start it off.
yeah, you know, with like an actual fucking crowd. But yeah.
How long has the band actually been a band? Because you did date it, right?
Yeah, actually, funny enough, I went like on my Instagram the other day, and I was looking up like old videos, just like all the shit. And I guess when we first really used the name, it was back in 2015. So that was the first, and we actually played like one of our first shows ever, like in the woods, and the Red Pears were playing there too. And it's so weird because now they're fucking huge now. So it's crazy that like that was that time where, you know, all those bands were really just like at that very, you know, peak of where they're gonna about to get like known and shit. So that was pretty sick.
Kind of missed the train there, but
Yeah.
he formed this thing 11 years ago, but the three of us, we just hit like 8 years together, because I joined around that same time, May. I played my first show June 8 years back, and he joined soon after. So the three of us, we've been solid for almost a good decade now, and it's just been our drummers keep exploding. So,
Hopefully it doesn't happen to me.
yeah, hopefully not. Yeah, he's bound by blood, so he's not going anywhere soon.
How many drummers have you been through?
Oh shit!
Am I the fourth?
You're you're the third since I've been in it, but probably like the fourth or fifth since the inception of the band, right?
Right, yeah, because the first one was technically like Ryan, because he was like the first person to drum for the Donut name, and then it was Adrian, and then it became Hector, and then it became Johnny.
Fuck Johnny.
And then
Fuck Johnny. Don't worry, he feels the same thing about me.
I don't know him, so I can't say anything.
Yeah.
he's probably laughing watching this,
bet he
if he
is.
is. And then the fifth one was our last drummer, which was Steve.
Yeah.
And then now we have Josh.
You're lucky number 6, man.
Well, technically, he filled in for you guys too.
Yeah, he was a filler. So if you want to count like 6.5, because he wasn't like permanent. Like
And Isaiah actually did most of the drums too for our new album that's going to be coming out.
Yeah, he started recording it with them, and then they brought me in halfway to record the rest of the songs. And then on some of the songs, actually, me and Isaiah recorded drums at the same time. So there's double drums recorded on it. Yeah,
it sounds great. We got the first round of mixes back earlier. Like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
We've done a couple of shows with them as dual drummers.
It was crazy.
I initially filled in for them last year in the summer, but then I was in another band at the time and we were busy playing shows, so I introduced them to Isaiah. So he started filling in for them, and then once I left my other band, even when I was in the other band, I always wanted to join them and I wanted to make it work. So when I left, I was like, hey guys, can I join?
Yeah.
All right, so you sabotaged the other guy for you to get in?
It was fresh off of leaving his last band, and we were like, because we didn't have a permanent guy, so we're like, you don't have to come to any conclusions yet, but you always have a home here. And then he was like, okay, I'll think about it. And then like 3 weeks later, he's like, I'm in. I'm like, okay, cool.
I was like, yeah, I'm down.
And you guys were all in agreement with that too, yeah?
They wanted me to join last year during the summer, but I wasn't available at the time, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
But it all worked out in the end.
I did see one show with you guys, and I was tripping out because you guys flipped. You started playing the guitar, Kelly, and then Lewis played the bass.
One of the songs I actually wrote for the band, and this is my first of 2 babies, and in all my creative genius, I decided to call it Song 1, because but yeah, I wrote out the guitar. We mentioned his songwriting process, where it's like he'll come up with something that we'll all just kind of throw everything in like a nice little stew. I'm very anal about my songs. I'm like, okay, this is how it goes. You play this, you play that, cool.
Jump the gun, current times now just as tall as the sun. I can sing all I want, but it's really not fun. It's too late to save as I wanted it. Off to say no, but see how it's played. The time ain't slow, just turned 24 years old, and I've been told that I still got my whole life to go. I know it's dumb, but it feels like I don't. Call it weird, but I don't think it's clear. What the hell is really going on here? If I can't get high or sleep, lost count of the shit, not a chef with the sick. Always at risk of making a sick, and I can't help it, man, that's the nature of me. Cause everything I do right is wrong, but I'm not moving back, it's the results are prolonged. It feels like a game, seems like everything has changed, yet I'm still the same. Don't wanna grow up, but I'm still young and lame, and the chain life is constant, no lead to shame. Now I'm stuck with the buzz of the buck, with no stick and I'm shit out of blood. They stay 24 years old, no, I've been told that I still got my whole life to go, and I know it's dumb, but it feels like I don't. Call me weird, but I don't think it's clear. Just what the fuck it is that I've been told. How I still got my whole life to go, and I know that it's dumb, but it feels like I don't. Call me weird, but I don't think it's clear. Just what the fuck is really going on here?
So how did you guys get your start in music?
That's your origin.
I would say YouTube. I never had formally like a guitar teacher. And I would say into the scene, I started like hosting like open mics at this coffee shop. And that's where I met this guy. He came in and I was like, what? This guy's so sick. I was like, I'm going to ask him to be in the band. And then he came up to me and asked me if I wanted to be in the band. And I was like, yes. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And that was like my intro into like the scene and everything, like playing in bands. It's my first band. So I was just doing solo stuff before that. Oh. Had to buy a bigger amp. Yeah, first I was 21. I was like, this is not gonna cut it.
Lunch Vox, and yeah.
Are we going on the line? I was introduced to music because my dad, he actually is a music teacher, and he has like his master's like in college for like vocals, and he used to play in bands and shit. So I had a lot like taught to me from him, and I was very grateful. But at one point, because he was so good and I was just barely learning, I got really frustrated, so I kind of like gave up playing for like a while because I wanted to be good like right away, you know, but that doesn't happen. And pretty much I just gave that up and started playing like Guitar Hero a lot. And then I found out that there's a chord called the power chord, and it's almost like Guitar Hero. So I literally just started playing songs, and like I love Nirvana, and you know, all their songs literally have that chord. So that's what really got me into it. And then when I was in high school, I would see a bunch of flyers on Instagram for like local shows, like band shows, and I was like, I really want to do that. So that's what really made me want to start a band and just go play like backyard shows or whatever the fuck we could play, honestly. Yeah.
Not too many musicians in my family, but a lot of music lovers. My dad, especially, both my parents, but my dad put me onto a lot. Like the memories of like being driven home from like preschool or daycare or whatever, and he'd put on like Jimi Hendrix and Earth, Wind & Fire, and he put on One by Metallica, and I was like, what the fuck is this, right? So it was always just kind of there. Then Guitar Hero a few years later, and I bugged my grandpa to buy me this cheap little guitar, which I kind of did nothing with. It just kind of rotted in my garage for a bunch of years. It wasn't until maybe like middle school where I brought it back out again and tried fiddling around, and then I saw Metallica playing Day on the Green in 1985 in Oakland, and Cliff Burton just hits this massive solo before For Whom the Bell Tolls, and I saw him playing bass. I'm like, I want to do that. So, you know, I got a bass for my 14th birthday, and you know, just listening to a lot of that, and then just gradually through high school expanding, you know, different bands and sounds, and haven't exactly done that, but I think I've taken my own little spin on it. So, yeah.
For me, it was kind of the same as Kelly. My dad showed me a lot of music when a lot of my family showed me a lot of music when I was little. My dad showed me Slipknot when I was 5, and as soon as I heard Slipknot, I was like, this is what I love, and I was obsessed with them forever. And same time when I was same age when I was 14, I got a drum set for my birthday, and I just taught myself how to play by just listening by ear, and then I took a break for a while, and then when I turned like 18, I started playing again. That's kind of when I got into the scene, and like I saw them at backyard shows and the band that I was in. And then I joined the band that I was in, and we started playing shows every now and then in LA, and then I started booking shows. And once I started booking shows, that's how I got to know them, and through them, that's where I am now. Yeah. I was like, you guys want to play my shows?
I guess
Band boy, I was into this band before I joined, because we went to high school together, and I met him at the Sam Ash where he got the name from too. So it's all kind of like a kind of full circle, yeah.
Yeah, my mom always remembers me dapping him up after high school ended. And we're like, see you later, bro. Or we just like talk a little bit and then like dip.
See each other in the halls. He'd have his acoustic guitar. He's like, what's up, dude? With the peace sign. It was always the peace sign.
Yeah, I was like that piece of shit dude walking around high school with his guitar, playing the same riff like over and over. You know?
Disgusting. Yeah.
So since you guys did mention some of the bands that kind of inspired you to even get a tattoo, what are like your real inspirations, like of musically?
For me, Jimi Hendrix, big one. I love the Scorpions guitar player, Lee Roth. He's amazing. Like Jimmy Page, Howlin' Wolf. I listen to a lot of like old blues. Yeah, I'm a big blues guy. So the blues did it for me. B.B. King, Albert King. everybody that's in there. That was their, yeah. I love the blues. Yeah. they kind of got me into punk, and then I kind of got them into like the new punk.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. He was like, what? You was the one who showed OCs, right?
Yeah,
it was OCs and King Gizzard.
Yeah, OCs, King Gizzard. I was like, this is what like we gotta do, guys. That's like some crazy shit like this.
Yeah, and we love those bands too. They're so fucking sick.
Inspirations.
My parents brought me up on a lot of course, like classic rock, and then on, like, you know, I grew up a lot, like, really liking music was like, of course, the Beatles and Nirvana. But now, like, with all the nowadays bands, like, there's like a bunch of egg punk bands right now that are so fucking sick, like GT or Snooper, Prison Affair, Useless Eaters. Like, there's so many good bands right now. Autobahns. There's Slift. You know, like all these just new fucking sick bands, like, especially all these Australian bands. Like,
Yeah.
they're very inspirational right now because they're just fucking making shit happen right now.
Like 90% of the bands we love, like the punk bands we love, are all from Australia. They're just doing something different.
The water's different out there.
For real. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, individual inspirations. I mean, I brought up Cliff Burton. He had this exact same tattoo, so this is like my ode to inspiration in music in general. I mean, along the way, Peter Hook and Joy Division and New Order, they were really cool in forming that, like, the softer alternative kind of things that I like. And then especially moving on, like, bassists for both OCs and King Gizzard, Tim Hellman and Lucas Skinner. They're both really, really good. They're nothing flashy, but they just hold it down and they're consistent. And like, that's all you need for a band
Like the best tone.
as wild as they're. Yeah. Tim plays in another band called Flatworms, who we've seen, like, they're not nearly as big as OCs, but so this dude and I have seen them like front row anytime they're around us. And it's cool because I finally got to talk to him. He's so down to earth. He's really cool, but great tone, great playing. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
For me, it's obviously Joey Jordison. He's like my idol. Bill Ward, Black Sabbath. Braun from Mastodon. Same thing, King Giz, OCs. I listen to a lot of jazz, so like Cortex, another jazz drummer called Yusef Days. I listen to a bit of everything. Rap too, MF Doom, Quasimodo, Madlib. Like, I'm a huge music nerd, so like I listen to like everything. So,
Well, I was surprised when you guys mentioned Ty Segall at the beginning. I was like, holy shit, these kids know what's up.
all his projects,
Yeah.
Buzz.
Yeah, but
Them all. I mean, like, he's just wherever. And he pops up with any band anytime. That's the cool part about it. And he'll just play. And he plays. Dude, I don't know. It's just so crazy. You guys sound like just like how he would play.
That's an honor.
Yeah.
It's like the tempo goes up, and then you don't even know when it drops, and it just automatically takes a turn. You're like, what the fuck's he playing?
It was also one of the first ones I heard too, where I was like, "Wow!"
I was gonna say, you know,
this
in
is
your
the
mouth
weird
on that.
stuff right here. I was like, "This is where it's at."
Him too, and that he plays drums too, and he's a really good drummer. He's insane on the drums too. I was shocked when I found he played drums.
He plays everything.
Yeah, he's a man.
I think the one album he did for himself, the second one, solo, I think he did all the instruments on that one. I think he did that one. That was in Frisco he recorded, I think.
There's this song called "Lady on Fire." I thought that song was from the 60s or 70s.
No.
And I was like, who is this? And I look and I'm like, is this fucking Ty? I'm like, no way.
The Slaughterhouse album.
oh my god,
Perfect. That's
all band Slaughterhouse.
that's like one of my favorite albums. So good.
Yeah.
So what were you guys listening to on the way over here? Have you guys all drove separate?
I was listening to this band called Checkpoint. They're from Australia.
The Australian band, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really cool. I don't know if they're still active because they only have one album out.
From like 2017, right?
I think it was 2023. It was a few years back.
Oh, damn, I thought it was older than that.
Oh yeah, but they're cool. It's like a lot of, they got like 7 or 8 members in that band, however many guitarists, but they got people on keys and they're doing some crazy, just repetitive little trill notes, and they just kind of set the rhythm, and the drummer's going a million miles an hour, and it's just everything just fits so damn well. It's so good, but that's what I was bumping on the way here. Yeah.
For me, it was a band from, I believe they're from the UK. They're called Waxhead. They just dropped the album, I believe, in April. It's called Nat. It's really good. I've been listening to the album a lot, and then also the new Slipped album, Fantasia. That album's insane.
Yeah.
My next listen.
Slift.
On the way over, I had 2 songs because I lived really close. I had Dead Kennedys playing, Lee Struck, and then I had DOC's playing, Ruby Go. It was good. It was good 5 day go. It's not that bad a store.
I won't lie. I was listening to our new album on the way over here. Yeah, I just wanted to just hear it again and just see if I just want to hear
I was
it.
gonna ask that next. Is like, do you even listen to your whole album? Like, there's some artists you can listen to an album but only pick 3 songs you like.
Yeah.
When you listen to your album, do you listen through it all the way through and you're like, I like every single one of these?
For like our latest stuff, yes. For the earlier recordings, it's a little hard for me to listen to them now.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the latest things we put out, like this new album we're gonna put out, and our last release, The Fly, and we even did like a live sesh. Like I really love listening to those. I feel very proud of those. But I feel like we always feel like that about the next recording. It's always better the next one. At least you hope that it is.
Yeah.
For this album, too, I can listen to every song.
Yeah.
Every song is very different.
Yeah, and again, you're always, at least for us, we're always going to think, okay, the next one's like way better than everything else. But I really like our live session we did because we basically just played a bunch of old songs where maybe the recording wasn't good or maybe you were still figuring out parts for it. And it's almost revamped because you've been playing them for so many years now and you just know it. And it's so like everything just flows seamlessly and it has it's got the live energy to it. None of the stilted like, okay, we're going to sit down and follow the metronome and all this kind of stuff. It's just like, we're going. It's a really good record.
I was a fan, so I was listening to it already. And then I had to listen to everything to learn the song, so I was ready to listen to all of it, so it's cool.
Did you guys have any goals that you wanted to accomplish for this year?
Put the album out.
Put the album.
Guarantee.
The album out, probably get on hopefully like some festivals, and yeah, just keep it rolling with more shows.
How about long-term goals?
Yeah, we're very blessed with getting a lot of shows lately, and basically also put an album release show would be really sick too.
Yeah.
We really want to do that this year.
I want that to coincide either like the same weekend or maybe the day of the album coming out. But I've been talking with this dude. He's got the keys to another place nearby, so we'll host it there. But yeah, put the album out and then just stay busy, make a lot more connections, and hopefully play bigger and bigger places. As for long term, open up for the people that are opening up for our favorite bands.
Yeah.
Because I would love to play alongside Flatworms.
Frankie and the Witch Fingers.
Yes. Yeah, all of them. Baby steps.
Yeah, play more shows, release the album, and then personal goals to book more shows and hopefully book us some more shows at some cooler spots.
Are there any setbacks to hold you back from any of that?
No consistent.
I mean, you got a drummer right now. Let's not jinx it.
Yeah. That was basically our Achilles heel. Is that we just have huge swings of momentum. Like with our last dude, we played together for about a little over a year. We put out The Fly, just have a crazy run, and then last April, that was around when he split, and we were just like, we were writing the album we are now, but it would have been done a lot sooner. And we were still playing shows because we had him and Isaiah to fill in for us, so we were still like active, but it was like it could have definitely been more. So hopefully with this guy, we'll be able to actually follow through on this and go on an even better run than we did last time.
Yeah. And
It's on camera now, man, so you better hold to it.
now that me and my girlfriend, we book shows under our booking called Gate 25, and every time we get a good opportunity or a good place to do shows, I'm like, I kind of want to throw my band on there because for the opportunity. Yeah.
You guys feel the same way?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like we have a good momentum right now. We're all pretty involved in networking and stuff like that.
So no setbacks, huh? Not with the 4 right now.
I don't see any setbacks like that.
Good ball rolling.
Yeah. Good thing going here.
Yeah.
That's it. Just keep doing what we're doing.
In between practice, me and Lewis are always fucking around, making some new shit. And I'm just like, can we just go record this right now or something? It's always so fun.
Do you guys have any advice for other bands that are going through kind of like what you guys went through? You guys were like on the momentum, and then all of a sudden a band member leaves, and then you have to like start the hunt again.
Keep writing. 'Cause at the end of the day, that's all that matters is like how your music, you know?
Yeah.
As long as we keep writing, it's gonna hit, you know? Don't give up.
Yeah, I was ready to, and then they brought me in and back into it.
Yeah.
When I left my other band, I was ready to just call it and be like, I'm done. And they brought me in and they got me like more motivated than ever. So I would just say keep the motivation, keep the drive going, just keep working as much as you can for it.
Grinding.
Yeah. I'd say like, dedication over anything else. You could be, an ace at your respective instrument or whatever it is you do, but if you're going to find somebody that's really good, but they're only going to stick around for however long, it's not going to matter too much. I was only playing bass for maybe about probably like 2.5 years when I got with this guy. And of course, over time, you just naturally get better at your instrument. Some people would probably like find a thing to plateau at, but certain people just want to keep going more and more. So I'm just glad that I have that, and the fact that we're all able to like stick together too. It's crazy that, again, saying it out loud, 8 years, just the three of us, like, God damn. But yeah, like you just need a couple solid people, and you'll be able to go further than you imagine.
So you guys have been a band for a long time, with the exception of the new drummer, but what have you guys learned in that time?
That it's not going to be always easy. And that you guys are always like, I don't know, like, don't think there's going to be like no differences or disagreements or anything like that, or hard times. But yeah, just like what they said, like all of them, just keep playing. I think if you just keep playing, that's all that matters. Like there's been a lot of times where a lot of lows for me where I just thought I'd be done with the band or I'm going to do something else or something. But I don't know, if you really stick to it, like, and I had other people just keep me in the band too, like our old drummer, like he's the one who kept the band going because I almost like wanted just to end it, but he was just like, hey, like keep it going, dude, like we have something here, Yeah. So I think just keep playing, like, and don't let all those like negative things get in the way, and also communicate with your band. Like communication is a really fucking big thing, especially with a band full of guys, especially guys who don't know how to fucking talk at all. Just be honest and be respectful to each other. I think that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, I would say just same, like motivated and just keep grinding. You got to promote yourself. You can't just expect like, oh, someone will see me one day and then we're going to get it. No, you got to promote. You got to network with people, get to know the bands and stuff. So I feel like that just, you got to promote yourself and just keep pushing and pushing. Don't stop. Because if you stop, people are going to forget about you.
Yeah. That's true. Also, just be about the music you play and enjoy what you're playing. We haven't mentioned it yet, but just like how wild our stage presence can be with this dude, mess of hair, throwing himself on the ground every 3 songs. I try to do the same, but I kind of like my instrument. I don't like to crush it. But, I'm sure we wouldn't really have as many eyes on us if we were playing that level of energy, standing still like a bunch of mannequins. So show that you enjoy what you're doing and, showcasing it to everybody who shows up to whatever performance.
Little showmanship doesn't hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think my first.
We can get somewhere.
I think my first show with them,
It's crazy.
it was that song "Nowhere," the long one, and he was throwing himself around, and he didn't know when the song was supposed to end, and Kelly here just started kicking the shit out of him to tell him to stop.
Yeah. I've already.
For like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'll try to I'll always walk up and I'll just kind of throw my foot, and if it hits him, it hits him, but I just try hey, now's the time to switch up.
We kind of just Spartan kicked him.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Sometimes we do that too.
Yeah, we just fight on stage.
Yeah. Sometimes.
But have you been playing that way since you started?
Not as much, but I feel like watching more of these local bands lately, like, I don't know, just seeing how much energy they have a lot too. I'm just like, damn, like, it just made me feel like, oh, like, I should like do some of that too, or I don't know, like, just very inspirational. And then honestly, now that I do it more often, it just kind of feels like I'm not even like thinking about it. Like, it just kind of like the music just kind of takes over you.
All that adrenaline.
Yeah. Because honestly, I don't really remember much of anything after a show, and then they start showing me videos, and I'm like, oh, that's what was happening. Like,
Blackout.
You look possessed.
Yeah.
The falling onto the floor was a more recent development over like what, the last 2 or so years.
no, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was especially after I saw this band Mindfuck. Like, they're fucking crazy.
Shout out to Mind.
Yeah,
Dope as fuck.
and dude, there's, like I said, just so much energy, and it was so raw, and I was just like, I want to do more of that too.
Yeah.
like, especially for the music that we play.
Yeah. Knees be damned.
Do you remember the best piece of advice someone has ever given you?
Damn. Best piece of advice.
Maybe not verbatim, but definitely just something along the lines of just, stick with it. Going back again to that same Sam Ash, there was another guy who worked there who gave me like about a month's worth of lessons, and I just kind of took that and just took off, really. But yeah, I still call him my bass sensei because he just taught me a lot of like the groundwork for where I am today. So
Yeah.
if Abraham Parker is watching this, love you, dude. You're awesome. I miss you.
I don't know if it'd be the best. It's the one I can remember for sure. It was pretty recent. Once I left that band and joined them, I was getting a lot of words of encouragement from bands that I've known and played with that they were saying that I fit them really well and they would love that I was joining. And two specifically, the guys from Hyperminds, I saw them at a show,
Hyperminds.
and they gave me a lot of words of encouragement, saying that to just keep going, and they loved what I was doing, and that the shit that we've been doing and coming up with, and all the songs and everything, that they were like, just keep going, don't give up, like we have something really good here, to like, just don't stop. So those words from encouragement from those guys, they meant a lot. They're really cool dudes.
I guess the only thing I can remember right now is very off topic, but when I worked at Amazon, the fucking trainee guy, he just gave me like one piece of advice, like to everyone there, because he was saying this job is not for everyone. Literally, he's like, fuck you, fuck Jeff Bezos. But basically, he was just saying like, you gotta do whatever's best for whatever situation that you are in. And I think I don't know. It's funny, like I wasn't even there that long, but that line that he said like always stuck with me after that, because I felt like you do have to do what's best for you, whatever situation you're in, especially like, I don't know, whatever the fuck you're going through, but sometimes there's always like a way you can get through it. So I always just remember that.
I feel like I heard something just like, fuck, what was it? It's just like, just keep doing what you love. Like at the end of the day, like you're the one doing it. When it comes for you to die, you're gonna be the one that dies. You know.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys have any other shout outs that you want to make?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Shout out all the bands we play.
For a while.
Yeah.
Shout out to basically all the Long Beach scene, because they go the fuck off. Shout out to Palm Sugar, especially Luis from Palm Sugar for recording our new record for us.
Thank you, Luis.
He's awesome. Palm Sugar's awesome. Adulterine, Pop Hysteria, The Sleepers. I mean, the list really goes on. There's so much stuff going on in that little, like, it's like 2 streets full of like venue, and there's something going on every night. So it's
It's
really
pretty crazy. Shout out Hyperminds. Shout out Sick as Fuck. They're one of my favorite bands to play with. There's a lot of good. Yeah, for sure those two, I would say.
Just shout out to the whole community, honestly. Everyone that lets us play, like you guys who have interview bands like this, like giving everyone like a spotlight in this scene. yeah, just like shout out to you guys.
Yeah, it's really cool. We really appreciate it.
For real, there's a lot of just like all the bands and promoters and venues that are so nice to us and letting us do our thing. And I think some other bands I could think of like Sonar, Her Magic Orchestra, like. Honestly, the list goes on. Kind of like so blur because there's just so many good bands. Like not that we don't remember, but
Jabbermouth, they're sick. I can stay here for 10 minutes.
Bambino, Tooth Boys, yeah, they're really good. I said Adults Right.
Double shout out.
There's so many good local bands right now. It's actually insane.
Oh, Duderella.
Duderella, they're sick. Paula Schultz. This is a Revolver.
This is a Revolver.
There's so many good bands right now. It's actually insane how many bands.
Yeah. And shout out to my parents for not being discouraging.
Oh yeah, shout out to Kelly's parents. They're all
Straight up. Straight up.
they're my parents too. Sorry. Kelly.
Yeah.
Selfish plug. Shout out to Gate 25.
Shout out Gate 25 for being new bookers on the scene and giving more bands a shot.
All right. Thank you guys for doing the interview with C Squared, presented by Disarray Magazine.
Thank you guys for having us.
It was a pleasure being here.
Switch cars between lips on your face, and I creep into the night when floated by. Shake transistor, moves to the climb, and he knows what you want and wants to do. Criminal legion, gets valentine. Middle trade off into war, surprise. Switch cars between lips on your face, and I creep into the night with flooded light. Straight justices, whips to the club, and he knows what you want, he wants it too. Criminalization is valentine. They don't trade off into war, surprise. Criminalization is valentine. They don't trade off into war, surprise. Criminalization is valentine. They don't trade off into war, surprise. Criminalization was valentine. They don't trade off into war, surprise. Thank you guys so much. Once again, for yesterday's donuts.